Good morning, everyone. Day 19 on the Florida Trail. 7:20 a.m. About 3/4 of a mile in so far to our 22-mile day. Brief wrap up last night, obviously. Mosquitoes, once it turns about 6:30, as soon as the sun goes down, man, they are on you. They're everywhere, and last night was particularly bad. They just swarmed pretty quickly. So anyway, we took that very short wrap-up video and then jumped into our tent and avoided them as best we could. So I think that was the last time I was out of the tent until this morning. Anyway, yesterday was a good day. Just to kind of give a little bit more, we started out after about 5 miles. We had a 5.5 mile road walk, as you saw. That was not fun at all. We've had worse when we did the Oregon Trail, because there's just no shoulder on those roads from a lot of the times, and there's nowhere to get off of the road. At least yesterday here it was a decent shoulder, not very wide, but wide enough. And when the vehicles came by, we were able to step off into a pretty wide grassy area on the side. So it was sloped and not easy to walk in, but at least we were able to get off the road. But about 2 miles after that ended.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
On Oregon, though, when they were that long, we either skipped it completely or hitched it.
Yes.
Just to throw that out there.
That's true. That's true. Yes. Because.
If there were like a 5.5 mile stretch, we would have been hitching.
Yes.
To get through it.
Yeah. I mean, road walking, just a road walk, is kind of ridiculous in our opinion. And essentially that's what that was. Yesterday, we were just walking it because it was there and we had to kind of get to the other side. Yeah, in Oregon, we tried to hitch a lot whenever we could. And if you saw any of those videos, we're from the PCT, you know we're not very good at it. Yeah, 5.5 miles, that would have been worth a hitch. But there would have been nowhere for anybody to stop and pick us up yesterday anyway, unfortunately. So, but anyway, 2 miles after the road ended, it ended up being a really nice hiking day. There was we walked through a lot of trees and, you know, forested area, if you will, kind of like what we're starting to get into right now. It was really nice. So I'm not complaining about that part of the trail at all. We saw several raccoon yesterday. We chased some turkeys up the trail. They were really cute. And I think we heard some barred owl. And then this morning we woke up to, you could hear the hogs grunting out in the field not too far behind our tent. So that was interesting. And of course some turkey, things like that running around. So we've got 22 miles to do to get to our camp, where there is apparently there's running water and a flush toilet and a shower. It's all cold water, but it's there. So we'll make use of it in some fashion, at least to rinse our legs off and maybe our bodies off, depending on what the day is going to be like. So, all right. Hope you're having a great day. We will share with you what we can as we go along this 22 miles. Talk to you soon. unnamed lake, pond, something. All right, get ready for this excitement. We're walking under the Florida Turnpike. Woohoo! This is our first tunnel of this trail. We got a couple of motorcycles taking a break in the shade. We're gonna keep moving. A couple more miles to water.
Got him or?
Another little black racer. Oh, another little black racer here, who just doesn't want to give up his spot. Very cute. Hi, buddy. All right. I don't want to stress you out. I'll leave you alone. All right. Just took our lunch break at a little campsite. We got 5 miles until we have another road walk. This one is only 2.5, maybe 3 miles on the road, but take a break before that and take a break after that. We got about 12 miles to camp, well, 12.5 to camp or so. Pretty decent hiking today so far. We've been out in the open a little bit, but had some nice views here, things like this. Obligatory Florida Trail road walk of the day. 2.5, maybe 3 miles. Not quite as bad as yesterday, and so far, no traffic. Hopefully it stays this way. All right, we survived another one. That one wasn't so bad. There was a lot less traffic. Only one tractor trailer, and they were pretty spaced out. Unfortunately, people just don't move over. I mean, we have space to get in the grass, but even so, I mean, people are flying by and they don't, cars don't move over. So please, if you're watching, hikers, bikes, move over. There's our buddy Lance taking a break. All right, here we are, wrap up for day 19, at least for the two of us. Your day what?
16.
16? Okay. So we did 22, I think 0.1 or something like that, official miles today. Of course, it's always farther than that till you walk in, out of breaks and water sources and stuff like that. So where did we start? Do you remember the name of that campground?
It was Dry Pond.
Dry Pond.
So
Yeah.
the Dry Pond, we left around 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was.
We had, it wasn't bad. I mean, the first
It was
thing.
trail,
we
for
had
the most part.
5 miles until we got to the road,
Yes.
right? And then that was a good 5 miles. I don't think there was anything. It was it was a nice trail.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. The road was, the road.
No, we didn't have road yet. We had road after.
Oh, was that farther
You went
down?
under the
Yes.
highway.
Oh,
We
yeah,
got to
that's
the
right.
water
We
source.
went-
Yes, we
yeah,
got-
yeah, yeah.
Refilled
Yes,
at
we
the
got-
kind of nasty rust water.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I'm thinking of yesterday, the 5
Yeah, but
miles.
we
to
were
the
at,
road, so,
we
yeah.
were at a campsite at about mile 10, and we got water.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, we stopped there. Yeah, we went under the turnpike. That's right. Yeah, so we had a break, and there was nowhere else to kind of have a nice lunch break after that. So we took our lunch a little early at that campsite.
I don't
That's
think
right.
you stayed there that long. We
You
did.
didn't stay.
Keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too long.
So
Okay.
you caught up to us pretty quickly.
That's right. Yep. And then we hit the road.
Yeah.
There was a
Right.
3 mile?
It
2 miles.
was about 2.5, 3 miles, something like
Yeah.
that.
2 mile
Yeah,
road
yeah.
walk along the highway.
Yeah, which wasn't horrible, and it wasn't as bad as.
There's fewer traffic, but
There
once
was
again, they
yesterday.
don't get over.
No.
Yeah, they don't move.
They don't get over and they don't slow down.
Right.
So you are forced into the grass, which was sloped today,
Yes,
It
it
was
was
a little
part.
rough.
yeah,
yeah,
it was definitely
so-
more sloped than yesterday,
unfortunately.
or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we only had one tractor trailer today. Fortunately, that I noticed. It was an Amazon truck. Everything else was just cars, but
Yeah.
the other day it was just truck after truck, and it was just whew. So, and yeah, but after that, then the last, what was it, 8 miles? I
Yeah.
think after that was not bad.
No, it's a lot of the pine
lot of-
tree and sawgrass is kind of what we saw predominantly today.
A lot of
Right.
pine trees and
Yes.
open plain.
Yeah.
Yes.
A little bit of road walking, not road, but dirt road, I
Fire
guess,
roads,
fire
yeah.
roads and that kind of stuff through that area. But it really wasn't bad at all. So
So you saw a tortoise.
you saw it, yeah.
I saw a gopher tortoise along the trail.
Gopher
They were
tortoise.
just sitting there, minding its own business, didn't move like they usually do, and then it moved when you guys showed
I
up.
say by the
maybe
time
a
we
couple
got
minutes
there.
later.
Yeah, nothing. We didn't see it at all. We were looking for gators because we did pass some water holes, but nothing.
Saw one.
You saw one?
He
Okay.
peeked right under.
Ah, okay. Other than that, we didn't see anything
We saw the black
wildlife.
the
Oh, we
black
did.
racer.
That's
that
right. We
was
saw a
about it,
black
though.
racer. Yeah,
That was it.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, and again, he was sitting there on the side of the trail this time, but he didn't want to move.
No.
They definitely apparently have their territory.
yes, I
So
believe so.
yeah, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, and I think that was about it. So now we are at what used to be Forever Florida,
One of
right?
their sites. Yeah.
One of their sites, which was an ecotourism kind of place. I don't remember quite. I'll put the name in it, exactly what it is now. But yeah, this campsite, and we're going to stay here. It's supposed to rain tomorrow,
All day.
so we're just gonna hang out here. There's potable water. There's showers, which are cold, but
Bathrooms.
yeah, and yeah, bathrooms. So we're just gonna hang here. We are under a shelter, which you can see. I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, it's
well.
got some holes in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Much of a shelter.
at least it's something. So
Sure. Yeah.
anyway, so that's it. I will give you a little tour. Anything else from today?
Nope.
Nope. All
My
right.
feet hurt.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Feet and legs hurt. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so and we have some changes possibly coming up here for our rest of our trip, but we'll fill you in when we know more about that. So, all right. Okay. Have a good night.
Good night.
Night. All right, here we are at this campsite that I don't remember the name of off the top of my head. What used to be Forever Florida site. They have this hard shelter, somewhat. It's just corrugated metal, and it has holes in it, and there's a big hole in the roof. So it would be great that we could stay there put our tents up under there potentially. But with all the holes and the dirt in the ground, it's just going to turn to mud when it rains tomorrow. So we're set up out here in the grass. This is us for the night. Still in the process. There's the bathrooms and shower house over there. So it's just a big open area with some water. So here we are. This is going to be us for tonight and all day tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.